Zelda's Final Smash is one of, if not the best Final Smash in Ultimate. Its range is huge and once you get caught, there is almost no escaping it. So we were wondering which characters can actually escape Zelda's Final Smash. Okay, before we get started, we have to set some ground rules and look at what exactly her Final Smash does, because even though her range is very big, it doesn't cover the whole screen, and if a character is out of her range right away, they can avoid it most of the time. First, there's this animation during which all other characters can still move. After that, she pulls her opponent in with a really strong, huge wind box, and additionally, every few seconds you get hit by this shockwave, knocking you further towards Zelda until you finally get sucked in completely. This shockwave also ignores shields. Our rules are that Zelda and her opponent stand on opposite sides of an Omega stage, and our victim is only allowed to move after Zelda's first hit connected. Otherwise, our character could just jump out right away and not get hit at all, and that would be boring. So, starting with Mario, simply jumping and not being away doesn't work. We tried quickly air dodging down and maybe roll away, but no chance. We even tried flooding her, which obviously also doesn't work since she's invulnerable. You can dodge the second shockwave with an air dodge or roll, but the wind box is still so strong that it barely makes a difference. Donkey Kong is next and is already the first to successfully escape. His up B can ignore wind boxes, so while the shockwave still hits him, he can just up B over and over again. It even works on the ground. Link's up B is not enough. We even tried pulling a bomb to maybe knock ourselves into the other direction, but that's simply too slow. Samus also has no real movement options. We tried down B, but nope. Same thing for Dark Samus. Now, Yoshi does actually have heavy armor on his double jump, which means that he can power through the second shockwave, but even so, the wind box is still too strong. Kirby has 5 aerial jumps, but even that is not enough, and this also doesn't help. Fox's side B is also not enough and his up B is too slow. Shine obviously does nothing. Not even Pikachu can withstand the wind box. Luigi also has no chance. We even tried his misfire, but that also doesn't help. Even Ness's amazing air dodge isn't enough, and his up B, well... Captain Falcon also can't do anything. Jiggs usually has a ton of air mobility and a lot of jumps, but Zelda is still too strong. Peach and Daisy also have no chance, not with up B nor side B. We even thought about pulling a bob arm and knocking her the other way, but first of all she's too slow, and secondly bob arms don't even harm the one throwing like that anymore, so scratch that. You might think Bowser is similar to DK, but nope, his up B doesn't work. Ice climbers are interesting. Nana seems to get hit by the shockwave but is unaffected by the wind box. And even if she's right next to Zelda, she won't get sucked into her final smash. Only Popo can get caught, but knowing that also doesn't really help. Sheik is our first character with teleport recovery, but guess what? She doesn't even need it. Bouncing Fish alone is enough to get out of Zelda's range. Zelda herself also has a teleport up B, making the escape very easy. Doc has no chance at all. Pichu has such a good recovery, but against this final smash even he is powerless. Falco's side B also isn't enough. Martha's up B as well. Same for Lucina. Young Link, no chance. Ganondorf, no chance. Mewtwo again has a teleport recovery, super easy to get out. Roy is similar to Marth. Really, none of these sword fighters have any tools to get out. Game & Watch's up B is really fast, but at first we still weren't able to escape. The trick is to time your up Bs so that Zelda's shockwave always hits you when Game & Watch is at his highest point. If done right, he can barely make it. Meta Knight is similar. While his up B doesn't work, his down B teleport can work, but only if you time your jumps and teleports appropriately. Pit's up B is way too slow, side B also doesn't work. Zero Suit Samus's down B is actually pretty good, but she only recharges it by landing, so she also can't escape. Wario, on the other hand, doesn't care at all. His bike completely ignores wind boxes. And in case you were wondering, his waft doesn't help at all. Snake can actually power through the shockwave because of his armor, but that still doesn't really help. Ike is our next sword fighter victim. Even his side B doesn't help. Squirtle, on the other hand, has invincibility on its side B, making the escape very easy. Ivysaur has absolutely no chance. Charizard's side B can somewhat withstand the wind box, but only for a while. What Charizard can do is switch to Squirtle and escape that way. Diddy's side B is simply too slow and you don't really have time to charge up B. Lucas has no chance, just like Ness. Sonic's up B is good, but not good enough. Same for his side B. King Dedede does have super armor on his up B, but sadly he still doesn't have enough horizontal momentum to escape the strong winds. Olimar has no chance, even without any Pikmin dragging him down. Lucario also can't do a lot, even full aura Lucario is too slow. His counter doesn't work either. Rob's up B is way too slow. Toon Link can't do much. Wolf's side B seems good, but not good enough. Villager's up B is useless here, and with his side B he can stall for a bit, but since he can't reuse it right away, it also doesn't help. Mega Man can't do anything. Wii Fit Trainer can't do anything. Rosalina also only survives for a little bit. Little Mac's up B is trash and his side B also doesn't really help. Greninja's up B also doesn't work, but his side B, sadly, also not. Palutena has yet another teleport recovery, easy escape. Pac-Man's up B doesn't really help, and his side B is sadly too slow. Robin's up B too slow. Shulk's up B too slow. We did try switching to his jump Monado power, but it doesn't work. And even if it would work, it probably wouldn't help a lot, since Shulk can't even make it if he has jumped from the very start. Bowser Jr. can't do much, even his clown card isn't fast enough. Duck Hunt can't do anything. Ryu not a chance. Ken is the same. Cloud is similar to the other sword fighters, and even with limit he can't do much. Corin's up B doesn't help, but we tried pinning her to the stage using her side B. Sadly, the shockwave will always interrupt the pin and the dash isn't enough to get away. Bayonetta's recovery is usually extremely good, but against a strong wind box from Zelda, she can't do much. We thought about making use of her unique air dodge ability, Bat Within, but it seems that Zelda's shockwave will never trigger it. It's just not a regular hitbox. After all, counters also don't work against it. But you know what does work? Witch Time. And while Zelda herself doesn't get slowed down, Bayonetta becomes intangible for a bit, allowing her to outrun the wind box and repeat that for every shockwave. Inkling's up B isn't bad, but not good enough. Roller doesn't work either. We even tried charging Ink to possibly dodge the wind or something, but of course that also doesn't work. Relay's up B is way too slow and his side B doesn't help either. We thought about what might happen if he grabs someone with it, but even that doesn't help him. Simon and Richter have zero chance. King K. Rool, no chance at all. Isabelle can do even less than Villager. Incineroar can't do much. We even tried grabbing someone with his side B, but he still gets sucked in immediately afterwards. And Piranha Plant also can't do anything to escape. Mii's are next, starting out with Brawler. We tested all of their specials, but not a single one helped them escape Zelda's final smash. Next up, Sword Fighter, and again not a single special move that would actually be good enough. And finally, Mii Gunner, sadly again no chance of getting out. So there you have it. In the end, not many can escape Zelda's final smash, but there are some. All teleport recoveries, including Sheik even without the teleport, Donkey Kong, Game & Watch, Wario, Bayonetta and Squirtle. Our latest merch, Thugness, is only available for a few more days until the end of March, so if you plan on getting it, don't wait too long. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you too can be part of the early squad. As always, thanks for watching, see you soon and stay beefy.